Welcome guys, Casual here from Casual GGs, and we are back today with a quick update from patch 9.2.7. This patch just dropped this week, and what has happened is that there was a missing part of the companions' damage mitigation while they were in the Endless Archive. This is for companion and also pets. So this was missing and the dev have fixed it. Now the survivability of our companions and also our pets should be as intended. Another change is that whenever we pick up a vision, now visions are what we pick up whenever we kill a cycle boss fight and also an arc boss fight, and this buff lasts throughout the full run of the Endless Archive until we reset it. And these buffs now are also applicable to our companion. Now this is big change because not only the companions are gonna take less damage, but they are also gonna grow in terms of offensiveness, defensiveness, and also utility based on the visions that our toon is gonna pick up while inside the Endless Archive. So I took my Arcanis with Telvanni efficiency, and as usual, I'm sure you guys guessed it, I took Super Healer Azenda, and mainly what I wanted to test is how Azenda fares in the final arc boss fights. So in the background guys, what you guys can see, let me just zoom in a little bit, have a look at that guys. This is arc 1 boss fight, and look at Azenda and his health bar. He is tanking that laser from the big floating eye, and his life is not going down at all guys. This is amazing. Super Healer Azenda is back inside Endless Archive. But we're not gonna stop there. This is Arc Boss 2 fight, and let's look at how Super Healer Azenda fares inside here, and have a look at it guys. He's having a party there. So he has the big eye laser on him, he has the second boss on him, and he has a big crowd going on there, and his life is not going down at all. This is impressive. I am so happy for this change because now companions are gonna play such a big role when we take them into the Endless Archive. And we are not gonna stop there. Here we are on Arc 3 boss fight, and have a look at that guys. Azenda, Super Healer with my toon wearing Telvanni efficiency. He is taking those AoE damage like a boss, right? So his life is going down around 10% to 20%, but that's the exact performance we used to get if we bring Super Healer Azenda into a veteran dungeon mode and fight the final boss on hard mode. So I guess initially when Endless Archive launched, I was quite disappointed that the companions were not doing so well with the final arc boss fights. It was just missing coding. Now everything's back to normal, and I can say that Telvanni efficiency running on your toon and bringing a tank companion, probably Azenda will stand out, or bringing Azenda as a super healer into the final arc boss seems to be very practical. Of course, these tests are being done with Telvanni efficiency, so Azenda is actually on his super companion mode. But looking at this performance, I am sure if you guys don't want to use Telvanni efficiency, the companions will still perform similar to how they perform in a veteran dungeon final boss fight. You guys should be fine. Of course, the survivability won't be as great as what I've shown you guys, because on a super mode all their skills refresh 50% faster, so they literally have uptime of 100% on all their key skills. And for the second part of the test guys, I also wanted to confirm if the visions that our toons are picking up is also gonna be carried forward to our companion. Unfortunately, there's no way of checking our companions as status, buffs or debuff scenario, so it was a little tricky to confirm that. But lucky for me, I actually found a buff which triggers an AoE damage throughout certain certain time. So this fire eruption will trigger after a certain interval. So then I was like, okay, that's a visual trigger. Let's see if when the fire eruption triggers on my tune, does it trigger with Azenda as well? And have a look at it, guys. Immediately as the fire eruption occurred under my tune, when I looked at Azenda, he had the same thing going on. So that's awesome. So all the visions we're gonna pick up on our tune during Endless Archive is now gonna be applicable to our companion as well. So what does this mean is that when we pick up visions now, we can now think about if the vision will help our companion as well. For example, if I was playing before, I would have rarely picked up anything which increases my healing. For example, I would always try to pick things which will add a damage shield from my tune or probably increase the damage output from my tune. But now, since I have a super healer companion, I might consider picking up a buff which will increase the healing output, and that buff will then make super healer Azenda much more effective at healing my tune back. Okay guys, that's all I wanted to share. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as well, and join us in Patreon as every support from you guys help us a lot. Thanks guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm Casual. GG's guys.